Hey guys, happy new year. So happy 2020, hindsight 2020. So today we're going to do a chatty get ready with me slash this is what I foresee 2020 looking like, my goals for 2020. These goals have to pertain to my channel, my business, all that kind of, awesome stuff. So let's get into this video. So guys, this is a chatty get ready with me slash I want you guys to know kind of what I'm thinking about 2020, what my plans are for 2020. And I am not one of those people that can usually talk and do my makeup at the same time. So we're going to see how this goes. It's going to be quite comical in my opinion. I can link everything below that I am using. I'm not really going to highlight on it because this video is about my goals for 2020. And I just kind of wanted to sit in front of you guys and, do my makeup so you guys have something to watch. And then you guys also have something to listen to. So this is one of those videos where you don't have to really like sit and watch it, but you can definitely listen to it. At least I hope you do. So 2020, what do I want to happen for 2020? There's a lot of things I want to happen for 2020. It's really hard to put into words like what 2019 has really meant to me in terms of my profession, because a lot of things happened in 2019 that I really did not expect to happen, and it's kind of put a damper on my career, on my goals for my career. And basically going into 2019, I knew I was having a baby. I knew I was having my daughter. There were different talks going on at work about how they wanted me to take over the marketing department completely. Eventually, that was going to be my job. I would be the head of the marketing department. There were cutbacks, and my job was one of the ones that was, cut. And my husband and I decided it would be very beneficial for me to stay home. And I have been able to bond with my daughter. I have been able to bond with my son even more so because I had really, really, really bad postpartum issues with my son. And needless to say, I've also had them with my daughter, but not as severely as what I did with my son. And being able to like stay home with her, bond with her more, and then also spend time with my son has been a really big blessing in disguise because my son and I have formed a great bond. He has more structure of, mom being home, mom is taking care of you. I mean, I was home every night at the same time anyway before, but now it's like every morning he wakes up, mommy is there. Every night he goes to bed, mommy is there. And it makes me like super proud to say that like my son has that stability in his life, which is fantastic because a lot of people can't say that about, life, about their work schedules. And it just kind of made me really step back, right after my maternity leave. And I've had a really hard time adjusting to being a stay-at-home mom because I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to being home all the time. I'm not used to having a lot, I don't have a lot to do. And I've been a freelance photographer for a couple of years now. So my husband, when, my position was eliminated, he came to me and he was like, this is something you should do full time. It doesn't even matter like how much money you make. It's what you love to do. You love being a photographer, so do it. You have my support. He gifted me with my first DSLR full frame camera. It's a Canon 5D Mark IV, and that is like my favorite camera in the entire world. It's beautiful. The quality between a full frame and a crop sensor camera, it's astounding. Even like the color quality between the two cameras is amazing. Like the color pickup from a full frame versus a crop sensor camera. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I can link some information like down below in the description box because I'm kind of getting all techie on you guys. And that has been my full frame camera since I decided to do this photography thing full time. Or as full time as like it can be. And so at the end of 2019, I have an LLC. I have, an established business, and I'm going into 2020 with an established business, having to worry about, taxes and all that awesome stuff. And then also having to worry about making bookings for my photography company, like steady bookings. I've never not had a job, and even now being unemployed, it's been a very weird experience for me, considering I've always had a job. I'm going into 2020 with having to develop a business plan, a business model, develop this business, get bookings, eventually down the road, like everything. I'm trying to build a business. I'm trying to create a business. And, you know, I have networking from friends who I've done, you know, freelance work for before. And, you know, now's the time that I get to, you know, make a business plan, actually go out there, you know, charge my own prices, do all of that stuff. And so working as a freelancer, it's not always a steady income, which I completely understand. And that's really what scares me the most, is that it is not. It's not a steady income. Like every artist that why do you think they call them starving artists? Because they could literally be making nothing at the time, and they could literally just be a starving artist. And that is one thing that, you know, I go into 2020 super nervous about, is that, am I going to be that starving artist? Am I going to be that person who doesn't make any money for months on end? Taking a step back and looking at everything, my husband is, you know, working full time. I am the stay-at-home mom now. I am the homemaker. I am the, you know, the laundress. I do the laundry. I cook. I clean. And then I'm also trying to, you know, establish a business on top of this and build a business. And there are going to be days where my sole priority is my business, like building my business, developing my business. And this is just going to be a little bit different of a stride than what it was in 2019. The pace of everything is going to be way different, because up until now, I mean, I've filmed for YouTube. I've done some, you know, photography for friends. And now it's going to be a complete 180, to the point where I know I'm going to have to dedicate days to my career, to my company. And it's exciting in a way, because I actually started creating like a vision board in my bedroom where I film. And I actually have this board that tells me like monthly what's going on, my goals that I want for the month, you know, notes, all that kind of stuff. And I'm typically a very organized person, so being really organized before I like really like dive into this is like key. I just don't want to, you know, dive in head first and be like, oh, let's try this. I'm focusing a lot on my photography career. What does that mean for YouTube? What does that mean for, you know, what's going on with my channel? So there are things on my channel that I love to do. Like, I absolutely love makeup, and that is never going to change. I just did a review on duochromes from Terra Moon's Cosmetics, and I talk about, you know, even if I showed up to a photography shoot and I have, you know, a face full of makeup, at least it looks professional, it's clean, I know how to put myself together presentably. And that also means that I know how to photograph makeup, which also will help me stand out above the rest. And if I'm on a shoot and my makeup artist is there, I can tell them exactly what it is I'm seeing in camera, and then I can tell them what I want them to do to improve, you know, the makeup look, because I already know about makeup. So I think that's a definite plus, you know, having gone on this journey on YouTube doing makeup. It's definitely been a learning experience here on YouTube, and the original intention behind this channel was to like better my video skills, learn how to video really well, because I wanted to incorporate videography into, you know, doing photography. In my previous job, I did photography, videography, website design, graphic design, all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, that's something that I'm going to be incorporating into this company that I'm building. SLR Photography and Design, LLC. It is an LLC. It's actually really, really exciting to say that. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, I have an LLC. There's still some kinks to be worked out, but I have an LLC, and I am so excited that I have an, like, whew, yes guys, yes. With that being said, like, it's not really, in a way it may affect my YouTube to a point where Why is that focused on the wrong thing? I love that half this video was probably out of focus because my camera hates me. We're going into 2020. I have an LLC. I am a small business owner, and I'm excited to finally kind of like voice that to you guys. And I know I've mentioned before in the past that I am a photographer. My dad is a small business owner, and you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there, and I will be freelancing. Getting back to YouTube, the direction of my channel will be changing a little bit. Now I love makeup. Don't get me wrong. Like, I am the biggest makeup addict. Like, I am a huge makeup addict. Like, as you guys can't tell from my beauty room, I have a lot of makeup. And with that comes a huge issue. I actually just did a declutter, and I decided not to film it because there was just so much stuff and I just wanted to get it done. I didn't want to film a declutter. I have so many things that I bought that I have never touched before, so I will be putting those up in my Posh closet, and I will actually link down below the Posh closet when the time comes for it. Regarding my Posh closet, it's just all products that I've never opened, I have never used. I haven't even swatched any of this, and I was very amazed by how much I had bought but never used, and it really disgusted me. I couldn't believe I think even Clay would be a little bit disgusted by all of the product that I pulled out of my drawers. And some of it was old, so I did throw it away, and some of it I looked at it and I was like, oh, maybe I should keep this for a dupe, and I was like, no, like, this needs to be thrown out. It's either really, really old, or it was before my cruelty-free days when I was just using whatever makeup I wanted to test out. I threw all that away. I was just disgusted by the amount of product that there was. And I literally couldn't believe all of the stuff that I had. I literally have a bin like sitting behind me of things. Sorry, just looking for a brush here. And so I decluttered like a mad woman. And to say I'm not going to be buying makeup in 2020, it's partially true, but partially not true. So what is going to be happening in 2020 is I love to shop my stash videos, and I really want to do the ones where my followers on Instagram, they choose what makeup I wear, so what makeup I'm going to film. I also like the Q&As where I sit down and I answer your guys' questions while doing my makeup. Or I sit down and I tell you guys, like, this is the stuff that I use all the time, this is stuff that I've been buying all the time, and what I will be replenishing. So like, there's staple things that you have to buy to keep your makeup collection cleanly. One of those things is eyeliner and mascara. Like, you're supposed to replace those every 3 months. And it depends on the eyeliner. Like, if it's a liquid liner, it's supposed to be replaced more often than a stick, like regular pencil eyeliner. We'll be replenishing like my staples. So like my mascara, if I run out of a blush and I don't have another blush in my collection, I'll replenish it, that type of thing. Or like my favorites. So like this one, I'm starting to hit pan on. This is the Rach Loves collab, and my butter bronzer I actually hit pan on, and this is the first time I've hit pan on my butter bronzer. And you know, when I actually run out of these, if I hit pan, I'm done, and I've completely used them. They're going to get replenished because obviously it's what I've been using. With that being said, if you know, a company wants to send me PR, I will definitely accept it. I do want to try new makeup, don't get me wrong, but in my video series that I did about, you know, what's wrong with the beauty industry, I totally felt that, like, I totally feel like there's so much makeup product out there, and then what's being released is like super mediocre to the point where it's just not worth the money anymore. I don't want to buy any kind of like mediocre makeup. I am just going to be replenishing what needs to be replenished, and then we are going to, you know, just do shop my stashes. I want to do a lot more videos. There is a video that I did about 5 products, and they have multiple purposes for your makeup. and it created a really pretty subtle, look. And you could go full glam with the products that I chose. So I like challenges like that. I like being able to do challenges like that. And those are things that I want to bring to my channel, as well as like commentary. I love being able to voice my opinion about certain things going on in the beauty community. And I was a journalist. I was a trained journalist. I guess not was, I am a trained journalist. I have a degree in journalism, and I'm going to start using that more to the best of my ability. And I want to deliver to you guys information that you can use when making an informed decision about something. Going back to so much product in the beauty industry. Like seriously, there is so much, and like I said, it's so mediocre, like it drives me crazy. All of these launches that are coming out, and yes, some things can like totally shock you. That's fine. But other things are just terrible. I will be coming to you guys with makeup that I have that I have not even shown you guys on my channel yet. Like this little beauty right here. It's a Huda Beauty palette. This is the Mauve Obsessions. And I also want to come to you guys and show you, like there's going to be videos about how you can save money on top of the line cosmetics. There's going to be videos on, creating minimal makeup looks. So many things that I have planned for this channel. I have a series that I will be posting on my channel and starting to film pretty quick here. Collabs, tons of collabs that I have planned out with different YouTubers. It's just 2020 is going to be all about utilizing what I already have, growing my channel, and giving you guys like content that you're really going to enjoy instead of me just like sitting in front of a camera reviewing a product for you over and over and over and over and over again. I want it to be entertaining. I'm going to have my mom on my channel at some point, and I'm really excited about that because obviously she was a licensed cosmetologist, and she's the one who taught me everything I know about makeup. My mom was a makeup artist. My mom knows about makeup. She's the one who taught me makeup, and I think it's going to be really cool to show her everything that I do. One other thing that nobody knows about besides a couple of friends that I have put into development, my husband kind of knows about it, but not really, is the First Time Mommy Diaries blog. And I publish on it every once in a while. And I have decided that in 2020, besides my photography, this is going to be like the front runner of my time. There are so many moms out there who need resources, who need information, who need another mom like voicing their opinion. And it's mostly geared towards moms who have struggles with postpartum issues. So like postpartum anxiety, postpartum depression. And I, as a journalist, want to take the information that I have. I want to talk to doulas, pediatricians. I want to talk to nutritionists. I want to talk to therapists. I want to talk to OBGYNs. I want to interview these people and put them on this blog. And it will be a support, a resource for moms to go there and read informational material that has been written by a mom, but is coming from professionals as well. I'm still working on this. More information to come on that, but there is a channel that I have here on YouTube. It has no videos yet, but I've actually started the First Time Mommy Diaries YouTube channel, and go check that out. Subscribe because there will be content coming hopefully soon as I build this blog out a heck of a lot more, and also the content, and I line up everybody that will be guest writing on it, as well as, interviewing people and all that kind of stuff. So with that being said, that means that YouTube videos, I usually post maybe once or twice a week, and I'm still going to try and do that. I'm still going to try and post 1 to 2 times a week, and it's going to become a more consistent schedule, so you guys will always know when to expect it, and that is exciting because it's more consistent for my viewers. So that is one of my goals. So I have 3 goals for 2020. My company, my photography company, this channel, and my First Time Mommy Diaries blog. Those are like the 3 main things that I want to work toward getting. I want to get them successful. I want to get these things successful. And the first one is the photography company, because it is going to be my main source of revenue. And I need revenue to be able to come in front of you guys on YouTube. But that's also why I'm going into a sort of no buy season, because I know that one, I don't want to invest in mediocre makeup, and then I also don't want to spend my money on makeup when I have so much right now, especially money that I just don't have. I'm excited, like I'm kind of out of breath right now. Like I'm just like thinking about everything that I have to do, and I should probably, you know, like go get to work, go do what I need to do. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Bye. I hate it when I do this. Bye. Bye. Oh yeah, and if you guys are interested in what I am wearing, this sweater is actually from Plato's Closet. I got it, I think it was like $7. And then the necklaces are also from Plato's Closet. So I do suggest you guys go to your local thrift stores. And this isn't a thrift store, it's not consignment or anything, but go to your resale shops that like have clothing that's like gently worn, gently used, and recycle fashion that way. So I will see you guys later. Bye bye.